I wasted 15 years of my life, not because I was lazy, not because I didn't have the right degree or a decent salary. In fact, on paper, I was succeeding. But the truth, I was a ghost. I was waiting for a someday that was never actually on the calendar. I was waiting for the lottery of life to pick my number while I sat behind a service desk, watching my health crumble and my passion evaporate. If you are waiting for a sign, this is it. Because the right moment is a myth. We tell ourselves to stay comfortable in a cage that's killing us. Today, I'm not giving you productivity hacks. I'm giving you a survival guide. These are the 5 rapid step habits that didn't just change my routine, they rebuilt my identity from the ground up. These are the tools that took me from a screaming spine and a fog of a ATM-style survival to designing a life in the Hungarian countryside that I actually want to wake up to. Does this sound like your Monday? You wake up to a loud alarm before your eyes are even fully open. You are scrolling. You are checking emails from people who want things from you. You're looking at news about problems you can't solve. You spend the day being needed by your boss, your mortgage, your responsibilities. But when was the last time you were seen? You aren't failing. You're just disappearing. You're functioning like a well-oiled machine, but your soul is running on empty. You feel like an ATM. Everyone puts a card in, takes what they need, and walks away. The first habit is the digital sunset. 30 minutes before you close your eyes, the screens go dark, all of them. If your day ends in the noise of other people's opinions, your mind never has a chance to catch up with your own life. You go to sleep with a busy brain and wake up with morning dread. When I started the digital sunset, I finally heard my own thoughts again. No reflection means no awareness. And without awareness, you're just a passenger in your own body. Habit 2, 10-minute momentum. Don't tell me you don't have time for the gym. This isn't about six-pack abs. It's about blood flow. It's about testosterone level. It's about hormones balance. Go outside. Walk for 10 minutes alone. No podcast, no music, just the sound of your shoes on the pavement. Movement breaks mental loops. Movement breaks mental loops. When I was stuck in the cage reality of corporate life, my thoughts were circular. It was only when I moved my body that my mind fully found the exit. Clarity isn't found in a spreadsheet. It's found in the air. The third habit changed everything for me. I call it the one-page legacy. Every single day, write down one thing you did that actually mattered. Not answered 50 emails. I mean, I helped a friend, I worked on my wine bar plan, or I chose a healthy meal. If you don't track your life, you lose it. Days blur into months. Months turn into 15-year ghost sentences. When you write it down, you prove to yourself that you exist outside of your job title. Habit 4 is physical discipline. For me, it started because my spine was screaming. I realized my body was the service desk I had neglected for over a decade. Push yourself. Do 10 push-ups. Hold a plank. Lift something heavy. Why? Because your body is a temple of your discipline. When you push yourself physically, even just a little, you send a message to your brain. I'm still the captain of this ship. You stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being an action man. The final habit is the hardest. The silence. 10 minutes. No phone, no book, no distractions, just you and a chair. Most men are not afraid of failure. They are afraid of meeting themselves. They are afraid of the questions that come up with the noisy steps. Who am I if I'm not a manager? What do I actually want? In that silence, you find your Monday joy. You find a prism that reveals who you were always meant to be before the world told you who you should be. You don't need to blow up your life tomorrow. You don't need to move to the countryside like I did, at least not yet. But you do need to stop disappearing. Start with the audit. I created a Prism scorecard because I needed a mirror to see how much of a ghost I had become. Download it below. Be honest with your score. If you score below 25, don't panic. That's just the starting line for a score act. I scored 21 myself. I'm opening a few spots for a free consultation this week for those who are tired of waiting for the lottery. Email me. Let's find your Monday again. Stop waiting. Start designing. I'll see you in the second act.